Hi guys, it's Andy again, and I've got another craft video to show you today. And today we are going to be doing some parachute prayers. Now that sounds a bit funny, doesn't it? Well, we're going to make parachutes that look a bit like this one, and we're going to write our prayers on it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let it go, and it's like a parachute. That's pretty good, isn't it? I'm actually pretty pleased with that, if I do say so myself. Now, what you will need to make your parachute prayers is you'll need a piece of paper like this. You will need some string or thread like this. You'll need some scissors and you'll need a pen. Now, what you're going to do first, you're going to take your paper and take your scissors. And what we're going to do is we're just going to poke 4 holes in each of the corners of the paper. Okay, so I've just got a bit of blue tack which I'm stabbing the scissors into so that I don't damage my table, because that wouldn't be very good. So we go, so I've got 3 holes, there you are, 4 holes in each of the pieces of, each of the corner of the paper. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your thread or string or shoelaces or whatever you've got around the house, and we're just going to push it through the 4 gaps, and then we're going to tie it together. Tie it there like that, and then twist around again to make it nice and secure, so it's not going to go anywhere, because when we're sending this parachute off, we don't want all the threads to come apart, because that wouldn't be very good. So I've done I've tied it there, and then I'm just going to get a length of it about that long, and then I'm just going to cut it there. So you don't want it too close to the knot, and I'll show you why in a minute. So there you go, so there's one, and I'm just doing my second corner. So while you're doing this, what we're going to write on the piece of paper is we're going to write maybe people or situations or things maybe that you've got a few worries about, and we're going to write those on our piece of paper. And then when we send it off, when we make it into like a parachute, it's like we're going to send it off to God. And when we release it, when we let it go, it's like we've given those things to God. So we're saying, God, please will you help this person? Or please will you do something in this situation? Yeah, so something like that. So when we've let it go, we've given it to God, and we're just asking him to bless those people or that situation, or to ask for his help in those places. So you are, so that's my second one. So I'm just going to leave a bit and then cut it there. And then I've got 2 more to do. It's a little bit fiddly, so you might need an adult to help you put this thread through your piece of paper. It's not super easy, to be honest, but we're managing, aren't we? There you go. So we've got a piece like that. So cut that about there, and then the last one we're going to put through this final hole, if I can make it go through. There we go, and tie that together just like this. There you are. So that's what you should now have. Can you see that? So you've got the 4 pieces of thread coming out of the 4 corners of the paper. And then what you need is something that has a bit of weight to it. So I've just got a little ball of blue tack, but you could use maybe a button, and you could tie the thread to the button, or you might have blue tack as well. Something that is just a bit weighty. It's got a bit of a weight to it, so that it pulls the parachute to the ground. I'll show you what I mean. And then, so I'm just going to I've just stuck those 4 pieces of thread to that blue tack, so it looks like that. So when we let it go, it will fall to the ground. But what we've not done yet is we've not written our prayers on. So I don't know if you can think of any situations right now that you want God to do a work in, or maybe people that you want God to help. So I might put down my family. I want my family to know that God's looking out for them. My friends as well. I've got friends that I want to know that God is looking out for them. Friends. How do you spell friends? There we go. So what else can you think of? What else can we say? Maybe the world right now with coronavirus, we want God to do a work in that, don't we? We want God to take that away. So I might put that down and say, God, I want you to help me or help this situation. And then what you can do is you can stand on a chair or maybe go to the top of your stairs or even out of a window or something like that. And then you can let your prayers go so they fall to the ground. Look at that. Just like that, just like a parachute. And as soon as you've let those prayers go, it's like you're saying, God, we give these things to you. And God, we trust you and we want you to act. We want you to help in these situations, or we want you to bless these people, whatever it is. So I hope you have a lot of fun making those parachute prayers. Don't forget that when you get your Kids Club colouring in sheet, there's a phone number that you can send a picture of your parachute prayers to if you want to. You might not want to, and that's perfectly fine. But if you want to, then take a picture of it and send it to that number, and then we'll get to see just what you've done. All right, so have a lot of fun making that, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.